All right, what's up? What's up? Hope y'all doing all right. So, check this out, right? I was doing some research, right? Now, I was looking at Noah's sons, okay? Ham, Shem, and Japheth, right? And I was looking into Bantu, right? The Bantu, right? In Africa, right? Um, Mostly Western and Southern. But during the Great Migration, right? And it happened twice, I believe. Basically, an overview is basically, right? The real Jews, God's people, okay, were taken, basically pushed out of Israel, right? And of the kingdom of Judah in the south, right? Um, Pushed out of there and migrated, okay, across the Sahara, the sub-Sahara, right, and into other areas, right, which is why, or which is how people became so mixed, right, because during the migration they mixed with others that were living in those areas, right, or that had been native to those parts of the land, right, and so they mixed, right, and so it's by no surprise, like when I look at my genealogy, most of my genes are in Cameroon, Congo, Western Bantu, right? Benin and Togo, and Southern Bantu, right? That's and there's others, but those are the more weaker, the less of the genes. But these are the basic ones, right? The highest counted ones. And there's this, see the word Bantu, it means people, right? It means people, right? And that was a name that was given to these people, right? That were migrating, right? Being pushed out of their homes, being replaced by Ashkenazi Jews, right? Um, and it's so distinctive, like in the name, right? They name these people Bantu, right? The word Bantu means people, right? So people, right? So basically people without a name, right? If they called them people just in another language, people without a name, right? Who are in the biggest, they're the biggest group, the biggest set of um, people within the Bantu, right? I wrote down these are the tribes that were given, right? But it's no coincidence that there's 12 of these tribes. I kid you not, beloved. I looked them up and it was exactly 12 of these tribes. 12, right? And all 12 of these tribes are mixed in with the 12 tribes of Israel that are scattered all across the four corners of the earth, right? Every tribe, every 12 tribes of Israel, right, have these mixtures in them, and they're scattered across the four corners of the earth, right? So going down in order, these are the names of those 12 tribes: Baganda, Basoga, Bagwere, excuse me on the name, I'm probably butchering them, Baturu, Bakiga, Banyankole, Bafumbira, Bagisu, Banyoro, Basamia, Banyole, Bakonji. 12 tribes, okay? Within the Bantu, under the Bantu, what should I call it? Flag, I guess. not meaning a literal flag, but bent under the Bantu name, right? And I looked at the name of uh, God for them, right? It's Nyambe and Nzambe. Nyambe and Nzambe, right? I think I said that right. But it means basically the highest God. Basically, what the definition said, the creator of the universe and all things, right? It's one God, one, right? They had the same traditions, right, as the Israelites in the Bible. They have the same like rituals as the Israelites in the Bible, right? And it's still being carried out to this day. You know what I'm saying? It's still being those customs, those right? Even without a paper Bible, right? Not saying some don't have, but even without having a paper Bible, right? These things are still known, passed down through the generations. Isn't that crazy? Right? So, and I was looking at Genesis, right? Genesis 10, right? On into 11. And it was describing the lineage, right? Of Ham, Shem, and Japheth, right? And the Jews, the true Jews, are descendants from Isaac, from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? Which I believe is from Shem, right? Because Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob came through Shem, right? And these three brothers, right, were the beginning of the three nations that were after the flood, right? These brothers were their branched off genealogies, their branched off children, right? Families were the different um excuse me, the word I'm looking for, the different nationalities, right? That came from those three people, right, after the flood, right? Because they were the only three to produce. I mean, left to produce people, right? Civilization after that, all the way down into today, right? Of course, names have been changed, right? If you look at old maps of the world, all of the names that are named now were changed back then. They were different, right? Well, I should say they were changed into the names of today, right? But back then they were different names, right? Look at how everybody is always talking about where's the Garden of Eden, right? Well, in the Bible it describes where the Garden of Eden is, right? Where the four what is it? Where the four rivers meet, I believe it is, right? Where the four rivers meet. I think two of those are the Nile and the Euphrates, I believe. I believe, right? So it gives a perfect description of where everything is, right? Everything. And so I would advise, you know what? I would advise, maybe I'm saying this, maybe I'm up here saying this because somebody has a question about how to track back your lineage, right? I did an ancestry DNA kit. If you do that, it'll give you a clear picture, right? And you can literally see where your ancestors migrated to and through, and the people they mixed with, right? And then the people they mixed with, and then all of these mixtures that you came out to have within you, right? Started at this point, way over here off top in the corner somewhere, right? You can track all of that back by looking at your genealogy. It's crazy. I did mine. It's nuts. But that's why I'm up here telling you guys, right? Like, do this. Do the genealogy, right? The DNA testing, right? Get your results and map check it with the words in the Bible, right? The lineages, the bloodlines, right? You can get your DNA results and match it up. I'm telling you, do it, beloved. Get your DNA results and match it up. And you're gonna find exactly where you come from. Okay? Uh, what's another thing I was gonna say? It was something about the kingdom of Judah. Um, oh, the Bantu, I believe, was they came from the kingdom of Judah, right? I just read that. I don't know if it was. I think I looked it up on the internet, right? It said the Bantu came from the southern kingdom of Judah, right? So I'm still doing all the research and stuff, but I'm just giving you guys a little synopsis, you know, what's what. But, beloved, somebody, the reason I'm up here saying this, somebody is pulling on me, and you're either looking for the same things that I'm looking at right now, or you've got this pull within you to search in that area. You know what I'm saying? So I would start there, right? Get your genealogy done. Get your DNA test done, and so that you can see it on paper, not literally on paper, but on your on your phone, your computer, wherever. You can literally see it with your eyes, and you can pinpoint places in areas and match them up with the word 1222 and Karma, right? So I love y'all, beloved. All right, I'm gonna leave y'all there because I don't want to confuse y'all any more than that because I'm sure it's confusing a little bit, but it's all good. It's gonna shape up. All right. I love y'all, beloved. Peace.